There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Ah! Lady! What's your problem? I'm just trying to eat a taco.
Let's f*** those ghosts. We ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Well, you're just a dick.
Charge the high frequency.
Ah, yes. Classic Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is a movie. Let's play a game about it. Blockbuster? I think that one's dead, buddy. Roast Lusters? Coastdusters? Toast clusters? What have I done? What have I done? Oh shit. In this game, your main objective is to go to the different buildings on the hub world and catch ghosts, which is split up by a driving segment in which you drive to the location where you catch the ghosts. The game part of this game is mainly this screen right here, the part where you actually bust ghosts. It's just this one screen where you shoot your proton beam at the ghosts and just hope to God that they don't fly out of range. I mean, does this look fun? Hey, you wanna know what's not fun? I mean, do you really want to know what the exact opposite of fun is? Driving to the fucking level and actually legitimately, not even joking, showing the characters get out and push the car to the nearest gas station when you run out of fuel. Imagine for a fucking second if in Mega Man, instead of a stage select screen, you just had Mega Man walking from level to level. Or better yet, imagine if you bought Super Mario Bros. From your local retro gaming store, you get it home, you boot it up, and it's catching the bus to work simulator. From the same makers that bought you Folding Clothes 2011 and VCR Setting Extreme Double Dash. I just can't get over this. Why would you put the act of getting to where the game takes place as part of your game? On the hub world, you can clearly see your icon is already at the building you need to be at, so just why? 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 Also, you can get a game over by running out of gas and not having enough to pay for any more, because God forbid you walk anywhere, right? This is the point where the game starts to get repetitive and tedious, as you'll be doing these tasks, I'm guessing, for at least 20 to 30 minutes on repeat until the main building opens, and good lord is it the longest 20 to 30 minutes you'll ever experience outside of a Lisa Goes Gaga rerun, a Big Bang Theory rerun, a 2.5 Men rerun, I don't know. I ain't afraid of no toast! Oh Christ! Okay, people have done it faster than 30 minutes before, but when the last level decides to open up is completely random. First questions first, why do we need so many floating banana peels to get into this building? Is it potassium? Is potassium going to destroy the ghosts? I'm sure you can just casually ask the people that live in the apartment complex and they'll let you in. Seriously, why do I have to go through all this extra effort to gain access to a building? Now, I always assumed that the Ghostbusters made their own equipment, but apparently not. Apparently they buy it in a store, and you have to buy capture beams and traps at this store before you can do anything in this game. Now, most of the items in this shop are shit, and I'll tell you why. The ghost vacuum you put on the roof of your car, and it sucks in ghosts during the driving segments. But if you speed up as fast as possible to the right side of the screen, you can skip most of the driving segments with little damage. So that's pointless. The sound generator supposedly slows down the ghosts on the Zool stairway. Yes, it's called the Zool. But how would you know to get this unless you've already played to this point in the game? Doesn't help much with dodging ghosts either, so that's pointless. Then there is the capture beam, and you need this as well as the capture traps before you can even start catching the ghosts at all, and the traps can only carry a certain amount of ghosts, so you have to keep getting new ones. So my recommendation is get the super trap as soon as possible, as soon as the game starts. You only need one and it can hold an unlimited amount of ghosts, so why even bother with the other trap? Now, dear audience, I know what you're thinking. Mitchell, you're incredibly beautiful and handsome, and I want you to have my babies. Well, thank you. And also, what? Once you get to the Zool stairway, you have 22 sets of stairs to navigate while dodging ghosts, and of fucking course, you can't use your proton pack here, the one place you'd want to use it, and you can't do it. For so many floors, why doesn't this building have a fucking elevator? Or better yet, why didn't they just take a ride with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Yeah, he's been climbing the opposite side of the building, all King Kong style during the final battle segment. Why didn't they just hitch a ride with him? You know, after the big finale of the first movie, people are probably thinking to themselves, hey, fuck that Stay Puft Marshmallow guy. I mean, seriously, could you imagine the PR disaster the Stay Puft Company had to go through after the events of the first movie? Hashtag I stand with Stay Puft, hashtag not all marshmallows. Alright, finally, we're almost at the last level. Wait, you have to tap the A button repeatedly to advance. You have to tap the fucking A button repeatedly to advance across all 22 levels of stairs. Oh hey Mitchell, why didn't you just use a turbo controller? I don't have a fucking turbo controller! And here I thought Superman 64's ring levels were excruciating. This is literally making my neck sore. I think I'm starting to go faint, guys. Oh man, this is a taste to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, Mr. Owl. Actually losing breath, getting puffed down, going right in the face. Can't breathe, but I gotta keep going. I gotta make it to the final level. I gotta.
Естественно, соус раздано.
You again? Oh man, what an idiot! Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh shit. What did I miss? Huh. Just gonna let you girls hang loose there? Giving them some space to breathe? Hey, I ain't judging. You do you. That's perfectly fine. But all I'm saying is, was it really necessary to put your bra on your head? I guess don't knock it till you try it. What? Congratulations. You have completed a great game. Well, I mean, that's a little bit presumptive of you, or at least, at best, subjective opinion. And proved the justice of our culture. Now go and rest our heroes. They're big boys, they're grown men, they can tuck themselves in. Fuck them and fuck you. In all honesty, at the end of the day, all we really wanted as Ghostbusters fans from a Ghostbusters game was, I don't know, maybe something like a 2D shoot-em-up like Mega Man type game. Yeah, could you imagine shooting your proton packs at boss-type characters like Slimer, Zool, the Marshmallow Man, Gozer in a side-scrolling platformer type game? Personally, I'd love it, but fuck it, I'm biased. I think everything should be Mega Man. I even think I should be Mega Man. That's why I call myself MegaMitch. MegaMitch, more like MegaMitch, am I right? Sorry, I lost track. What was I saying? This game in particular, made by Activision, was ported to a whole bunch of other consoles. But the only other notable one really is the Master System version. Look at that, even Gozer does a little dance. If I could say one positive thing about Ghostbusters on NES, it is that at least it has a final boss battle. In most other versions of this very same game, instead of a final boss fight against Gozer, you have to pass the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Except in the Master System version where you both have to pass the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and also you get a final boss battle against Gozer, so it's a 2-for-1 deal. Time for a change of pace. Ghostbusters 2 on the NES, let's go. 5 years later. Five years after the title screen? This game is best played with a friend, or if you're like me, you don't have one. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get distracted, but can the city do something about the giant fucking holes in the road? Are you telling me that people are just going about their daily lives while there's a 10-meter hole in the ground? At least 2 or 3 for every block, I counted! So this time around we have side-scrolling driving segments and side-scrolling shoot-em-up segments. Whether or not you ultimately get through this, I reckon is up to luck. Did anyone catch the license plate of that randomly appearing wall in the middle of the road? No, actually, you know what, contrary to popular belief, this game is not more fun than the first Ghostbusters game on NES. It's actually incredibly dull, and boring, and horrible, and repetitive, and stupid, and at least in the first game, I could strategize. At least in the first game I could exploit the driving segments and get to the place I needed to be a lot more easier. Catching ghosts was a lot more fun in the first game. I hate to say it, but Ghostbusters 2 on NES makes me miss playing Ghostbusters 1 on the NES. Figuring out how to beat that game was kind of enjoyable. Trying to beat this game is just frustrating and annoying. And don't get me started on the Statue of Liberty segment. I said don't! Whole bunch of paper airplanes doing swan dives while the Statue of Liberty just walks through the ocean. Casper down here looking more goddamn confused than the rest of us. Everything is gonna be just fine. Remember, the player wants to feel like it is actually their fault when they lose, putting them in an impossible situation where things are just zipping past the screen, zigzagging all up and down the place. You know, situations where button inputs have very little to do with your success and leaving victory more reliant on random circumstance. That's completely bullshit. This is not how a good game make. So as well as an NES game, they also made a Ghostbusters 2 game on PC. Let's check that one out, shall we? I swear, some parts of this game look as if they took a perfectly good drawing and just sneezed as much of the MS Paint spray tool on it as they possibly could. What is with this upbeat music? Surely, the undead clawing their way to you is not the time for such a happy track. Oh, and by the way, are you going to help that guy? What's the matter with you? Have you people never heard of 2-point perspective? 1-point perspective. What I'm saying is, no matter how you look at it, crates do not look that way. What? And a random naked lady, sure, why not? Not an unwelcome surprise, granted. I mean, hey, these two ladies over here don't seem bothered by it, I guess why should I? And all this does is raise further questions. I can clearly see there is a green shirt or piece of clothes of some variety hanging in that change room. Why is she not putting that on instead of just doing a little dance? So you finally get to the end of this game and... huh? What? Why is Slimer in the painting? What? I don't get it. And then there's this guy over here holding up a peace sign, and then this girl goes over and gives him a peck on the cheek out of nowhere, and Slimer comes out of nowhere, pulls a creeper face and starts humping the closing credits. Well, I can't say that the creators of this game didn't have a sense of humor, but I think I'm gonna be spending the remainder of this video collecting the pieces of my brain that just fell out onto the floor. So on Ghostbusters for Mega Drive, something strange indeed does not look good in the neighborhood of the girl that calls the Ghostbusters this time round. She's all like, "Ghosts are trying to hug me, and I already told them that they were being too clingy, and we can't be together anymore, and I've moved on, and I already got a new boyfriend." Well, that's real nice. Come into this lady's fancy mansion to help her with a ghost problem, and you go breaking through her safes and stealing all her cash. Peter Venkman, everybody. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, there's not really much to complain about with this game. I'm really enjoying the visual aesthetic, and I can't really knock the cartoony bobblehead look. This is one retro Ghostbusters game you should actually try out. Now let's play the real Ghostbusters. None of that fake, substitute, pseudo-Ghostbuster stuff. No, this is the real shit right here, baby. What is this? Is this a weapon? Nope, so just remember, the one slashing thing, that one frame slash thing that they give you in the game, that is not a weapon. That's for digging. That's for digging a hole. Out here in Minecraft for the Game Boy. That's what this is. This is official Minecraft port for the Game Boy. Okay, whoop. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I gotta get away from this guy! There we go. Okay. Jump over him. Okay. Guess I can't go through that way now. Fucking fuck. Well, I got it that time. That's good. Oh, fuck. Apparently you can drown in this game. So basically what we have here is your standard puzzle affair. There's not really much you can say about this one. Oh, it hits you hard like a hurricane. Oh my god, is that supposed to be Slimer? Walking on 2 goddamn legs. Oh shit, fuck. Ah! I think I've already fucked up. Alright, is he gonna come up? Oh shit, he's actually coming after us. Fuck. Shit! Shit! Well, I guess that's what the bomb is for. Let's see if this actually works. Oh my god, it doesn't just blow up, he fucking disintegrates. God damn! So apparently, In this version of Ghostbusters, you don't actually use your proton packs. You blow up the ghosts. First of which, if ghosts can die in this universe, do they become ghosts? Maybe it's like Photoshop, where if a human dies, they become a ghost, but when a ghost dies, they become a slightly more transparent ghost. You know, the transparency layer just goes down a percentage. Yeah, Peter Venkman, strutting his stuff. Pickaxe ain't working. Need to upgrade to diamond. Gotta upgrade to diamond to get that gold. Minecraft is still a thing, right? Ah, son of a bitch. So I have a question. Is this canon? Canon to the film Ghostbusters? The real Ghostbusters! As opposed to the animated ones, which these actually are. These are the animated ones. Aha! I got it. Fuck! I didn't know you could die from regenerating block. But in all honesty, does any of this have anything to do with Ghostbusters? I keep forgetting. I need to collect sparkles. God damn it, God damn it. Damn it. It's okay, don't worry. I have 160 seconds still left on the clock. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Boom! Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Remember, water can kill you. Fun fact, did you know that 100% of people who drink water eventually die? True story. Revenge is a dish best served blown up. Oh my gosh, you can crawl over these things. You like apples? How do you like these apples? I've beaten your game. Game? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that Bill Murray was both Peter Venkman and Garfield in live-action Ghostbusters movies? But, fuck! But Leonardo DiCaprio played Peter Venkman and Garfield in the video game. I think he might have actually won an Oscar for that one. Who you gonna ring? Certainly not this guy. Well, this is certainly interesting. What have we got here? Oh, whoa, okay. The other two just led to death, didn't it? Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's try door number 2. Ah, fuck! Oh, come on! Why did I pull for that again? Yes, just teleport me a few feet away. Cause that's what I really need right now. I forgot you ghosts had the ability to climb ladder. How did that help me? Take me out of the oven, because I am done. With this game, that is. I mean, this is pretty standard for Ghostbusters. You walk around and collect keys. I mean, how much more real can you get? Wait a minute. This is Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle. This is Bugs Bunny's Crazy Mother-Flipping Castle! Why? What? Why did they do this? Who made this and why? All joking aside, this was actually a very common practice back in the day. When releasing a game in different countries or on different consoles, for some strange reason, companies would swap out the original game character for another franchise character. The Crazy Castle skin has been applied to the likes of Bugs Bunny, Roger Rabbit, Mickey Mouse, the real Ghostbusters, Garfield, and Woody Woodpecker. Did there really need to be this many Crazy Castle games? I mean, where did they come from? Where did they go? I guess we'll never know. Unless you look up the Wikipedia article yourself, you lazy bastard. And now let's talk about the Ghostbusters arcade game, and to be perfectly honest with you, this is what I think the NES game should have tried to adapt. And before you say, well, it probably came out after. No, the arcade game came out a full year before the NES game. I mean, they had time to get it right. Why of all the Ghostbusters games was the NES one the one that was ported to so many consoles? And the Master System version came out the year before! The Ghostbusters arcade game just had you running around zapping ghosts. If the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game could get it done on NES, then so could Ghostbusters. To the Game Boy Color, it's Extreme Ghostbusters. Extreme! Catch some ghosts, extreme! Piss off a rooftop, extreme! Eat a grenade for breakfast, extreme! Italiano, Espanol, Deutsch, Francais, English. I think that's the one I speak. Pretty badly, but I speak it. What? What is this? I've never seen a shit-eating grin before, but if I had to guess, this'd be it. A repeating phantasm is harassing customers at Eats Diner. Hey buddy,
You could be helping me out here.
These are some of the most delayed controls I have ever had to deal with in a Ghostbusters game. Fun fact that not a lot of people know about this game is that I hate it. Oh my god. Okay, so when you walk, the camera moves further than you, and when you jump, it recenters it. Takes a little bit of getting used to say the least. This game is what you would call a where the fuck do I go type of game. Yeah, you know the one.
Alright, I have to say something. This guy walks like an owl. Like, his head does not move. It just stays in position the entire time. It's my gift. And my curse. I'm Spider-Man.
This guy here's all like, steam cooker's done. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna jump. Well, that was anticlimactic. In this game, all you really have to do is go to different locations, level to level, and zap ghosts. The premise sounds a lot more fun than it actually is. This game gets boring very fast. And considering the last level is just the first level again, but with slightly more enemies, forget it. Skip this one. Move on to the next game. Just skip it. Just skip it. 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 One time, I was at this bar, and I did see there was this Ghostbusters pinball machine, and it looked really good. I thought it was nice, I thought it was fun, and then I started talking to this guy about it, and he bought me a drink, and I don't remember much after that, but then I woke up the next day face down in a puddle with a banana in my... There was also this other Java game for mobiles called Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. This was the days before touchscreen and microtransactions and your Pokemon Goes. Ah, the memories. Dial 5 to use proton packs. Operators are standing by. Oh dear god, what happened to your faces? They're all stretched out. How does it even happen? Oh my gosh. This one looks terrible too. And also this one. And this one. I'm sorry, there are just way too many Ghostbusters games. I have to stop playing. There's just no way that I can win. These games are just too hard. They've been haunting me since so very long ago. They're not bad games, I'll admit, but I've been playing all day, I'm sick of this shit. Now it's time to take this sucker down. Come on, Mitchell, now it's time to blow doors down. I hear you mean now it's time to blow doors down? How are we talking when you're not even around? Ignore that, Mitchell, now just blow this guy's doors down. Now it's time to take this sucker down. Oh dear fucking lord, this is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I knew it! It was you all along! Who are you? Wait a minute. I remember! The very first game I ever reviewed. New Ghostbusters 2.
Welcome to my first video game review. I was mostly inspired off the Angry Video Game Nerd. You have a choice of 4 characters. Peter, Ray, you operate the proton packs with the A button, and the second character lays out, trap the ghost. Just nice and even invisible, and you can only slightly see them. Yep, as you can see, that plainly see there, I got them. And round clear.
Clearly, I have some unfinished business with this game. Haha, that's right! I bet you thought I was making this video because Ghostbusters is a hot topic right now with the new movie coming out. Nope! It also happens to be my 10-year anniversary on YouTube this month, and I wanted to revisit the very first video I ever made, my poorly made review of New Ghostbusters 2 on NES. I was about 14 years old at the time, and really bad at improv, but said video holds a special place for me, as without it, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos today. Now on to the game. New Ghostbusters 2 is the second attempt at a game based on the Ghostbusters 2 film for NES, hence the title. Created by HAL Laboratories, the company behind Kirby and Super Smash Bros., and based a lot more on the gameplay style of their Ghostbusters 2 game for Game Boy. Let me just say that outside of Ghostbusters the video game, this specific game in particular is the most fun I've ever had playing a Ghostbusters game. In this game you get to choose from all 4 of the main Ghostbusters: Peter, Ray, Egon, Winston, and also Lewis, which is pretty sweet. So, you start up the game and the controls are smooth as fuck. Enemy roll call. You got Gooey, the Run Man, Alien Fetus, Furbies, Gak, Nickelodeon Slime, a Pathetic Slasher Villain, Minecraft, Kirby, Internet Troll, a Ninja, Black or Red Stripes.
You spin me right round, baby.
There are 5 levels in this game, all based on scenes from the movie, and actually this game follows pretty closely to the film's plot without going the different mini-games within one big game approach that most movie licensed games do. So see? It can be done, guys! It can be done! For the levels you've got the courtroom, the abandoned subway tunnel, Dana's place, the drainage system, the art museum, and of course facing off against Vigo himself. I think this girl wants the epididymis. Each and every stage is nice and varied in terms of colours and visual aesthetic. In fact, all the visuals take full advantage of the 8-bit colour palette in order to create the appropriate contrasting colours. And each level boss is legitimately based on a character from the movie. Now, I cannot overstate enough how annoying the 3rd level is, as it loops around about 6 times with different enemy types, but no change to scenery. So much so that at some points you'll be thinking that you're playing the same stage of the game on repeat. If they made a new handheld Ghostbusters game in this exact style, the chibi top-down perspective with villains from the movie, I would buy it in a heartbeat. HAL Laboratories, please, come back and make a new Ghostbusters game. I know it's a stretch to ask for something like this, but I think it would be fan-tucking-fastic. This is the only game in the Ghostbusters game franchise that is done in this specific way, and that is a real shame.
Now, overall, I think it was a pretty good game. The graphics were great. It kept true to its action movie counterpart. It's a little hard at some points, but it's good for a Ghostbusters game. It's a game made by the HAL Laboratories, the same people that made Kirby. They did pretty well for this game. It wasn't anything like Super Mario Brothers, but hey, it's a Ghostbusters game. And nobody can complain about something as good as Ghostbusters. Well, thanks for listening to my first video game video, and good night.
Oh, thank God it was all a dream. Wait a minute. Nobody in real life snaps out of bed that quickly. That must mean... Oh, phew, that was all a dream. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my review on classic Ghostbusters games. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you didn't enjoy this video, give it a like. I figured this would be the perfect time to touch on the Apparition Hunters. Spirit Blasters? Phantasm Fighters? Let me see that. Ghostbusters? Well, that just doesn't sound right at all. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Nix, who made the very first fan art of me that I've ever received. It's just so beautiful in its simplicity. If you want to send me some fan art, feel free. All my social media links are in the description. And before I go, I just want to run something by you. You, the person watching the video at this very moment. Should I start up a Patreon? Now, the reason I'm asking is because I've been considering it for quite some time now, but I want to hear your opinion first. With Patreon, you would be able to support the show, as well as my other creative YouTube endeavors, such as animation, skits, sketches, etc. But it would also mean that I could get out my videos a lot faster. It's a no commitment type thing, so you can retract your support at any time. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Or above, I don't know, crazy YouTube layout changes, they always change that type of thing. 1 second, the comment section is gonna be below, then it's gonna be to the right of the video, and maybe in 20 years, it's going to be above the video. Or maybe we'll find a better alternative than YouTube. Well, that about wraps things up, but man, 10 years on YouTube. Where does the time go? It feels like only yesterday that I was recording my very first video game review from my crappy little blurry webcam. The good old days of YouTube with the 5-star ratings and video responses, and I still find it annoying that they got rid of video responses, you know? YouTube removed them and then was all like, oh, but you can still post the video links through YouTube comments, but when you do that, even if your video is relevant to the video's comment section in question, you get accused of self-promoting. I probably shouldn't be taking up so much room on the outro talking about this. So like, I don't know. How have you guys been? How's your pets? Your family? They doing good? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Unless you said they're doing badly. You know, I can't exactly tell. Because this is a pre-recorded message. Don't tell me that you responded out loud to a pre-recorded message. Because that would be really stupid. Oh, just kidding. I love you guys. I love you all so much. We're gonna get married someday and have kids. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. That new Ghostbusters movie, am I right? Let me know in the comments below, did you think it was shit, or did you think it was good? I mean, who cares, right? It's just a movie. Cue the flame war in 3, 2...
Well, that was amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, well,
This guy, is he not intimidating or what?
Well, you can't see
Everyone subscribe to him.
I don't think
Oh
you could.
my gosh! So scary.
I don't think you
Next
could.
Freddy Krueger right here.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I'd like to dedicate this video to my biggest fan. Hi.